Hello, everybody. Are we live? I hope we're live. I hope everybody can hear me that's in the chat. Today, we will be continuing the Hydra. Yesterday, I wanted to come on. I tried 3 different times to come on. The first time, there was no sound. The second time, I tried again. No sound. The third time, I tried with my phone, and then the phone crashed like 4 minutes into that. So that was not happening. So I did get some new stuff in. So hi, everybody. Do you hear me today? Am I loud today? Am I talking? Can you hear my voice today? Hello, Christy. Hello, Book Chronicles. I'm doing better after yesterday. Yesterday, I just was very frustrated because I tried to come on and nobody could hear me, so I don't know what was going on with the computer. And then I tried to do it with my phone, and the phone crashed yesterday, so that did not do well. So we tried 3 times, so good. So that's good. So I got this half matte sharpener. I was recommended this sharpener. It's so good to see all of you. I was recommended this sharpener by Kenny. Now, some of you know Kenny from various streams, but she's most known in DD stream, but she was telling me about this one. So this is the swordfish next to it, and the swordfish looks so small compared to it. So pencil. That's on there. So, but I was also busy cleaning up my room and doing other things yesterday too. So, so I'll show you how this one sharpens, guys. Took a red pencil. Put the red that we're gonna work with. Put the red pencil in here. I'm so glad, you guys. Put the red pencil in here. Oh, it doesn't fit this. Interesting. Doesn't fit this one. Doesn't fit the polychromos. Doesn't fit the polychromos. Oh, I think you should, Book Chronicles. I guess it doesn't like the thick pencils. I guess it doesn't like skinny pencils. You should. It would be fun to see you color again. A pencil that is in bad need of sharpening. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. So you take the pencil in here, put it in here. It likes lighter pencils. So then you do this. You do a really long point compared to the swordfish. See how long it gives you the point in it? No, that's a little big for a point. I would watch your streams if I knew what times you were coming on. But the beautiful thing about streaming is that you can always watch them after they're done because let's see them again. But I also happen to have gotten 2 Jane F. Hankins books. Now, some of you may know this. These books, they're the Underwater World and they're the Angels one. But this is the Underwater World one, which I like because it has mermaids, underwater stuff, which I really like. Hey, weren't you streaming recently, Michelle, if I remember correctly? Now, this one is really funny because this one has all kinds of things in it. It's a water horse in it, and it's perforated. The pages are perforated in these books, so if you guys wanted, you could do that. This one has perforated pages, and if you buy on the Jane F. Hankins website, they're $20. Well, these are really nice. I will be doing flip throughs of these. I just haven't had a chance to flip through. So today you can hear me at least. Yippee! You know, me and my mother are talking about getting a new computer, but you see, I want a Mac because I love a Mac. Hi, Kim. How are you? So this is the underwater thing. This is the cover picture, obviously. That's the mermaid. I bought it for the mermaid. I really did buy it for the mermaid. But then her art is really cute, too. So I'm going to stop it there. This is some of the stuff that you can expect in this art. and they're $20. Hi, Robin. How are you? They're like $20 on her website. So all kinds of neat things. And then this is the book that Miss May enabled. For all of you wondering, this is the book that Miss May Brox enabled. Yes, Miss May is an enabler. If I hadn't seen it on her site, I wouldn't have gotten it. But I saw that Connie had done a book with all the mermaid pictures and bound them together. So I'm thinking maybe I'll print out all the mermaid pictures and have them in some kind of folder. Because I purchased a whole bunch of stuff there for mermaid. I don't have any of it printed out yet, but I will. That's good, Robin. You know, this is pretty. The Afmat sharpener doesn't like my polychromos, so that's a bit of a surprise. So I'm a little surprised that it didn't like that. So you can get these at Jane F. Hankins' website. I mean, her art is really beautiful. She has like a bunch of the books there. She also has some PDFs, guys. So if you don't feel like waiting on the book very long, and these books didn't take long to come. They took, what, 2-3 days to come? So I was kind of like, I'm astonished. So, dang. We'll get out the little pencils that we need. The aquamarine, the white, from the Lyras. I'm good, Victoria Gemini's color. Matter. And dark cadmium orange. Burnt ochre. Well, you know, I think it's better to take your time so you get a nice picture of something you like. So here's the white. We found out the Afmat sharpener doesn't like polychromos, so that will be a different thing. Just gonna put the light here. And then we put the blue on top of it and it changes the color of it. So here's the burnt ochre. My mother was complaining that she feels so depressed lately, so I'm like, I like it better when my mother's like doing things and staying busy to keep her mind off things. And then other stuff with, you know, the police officer suffocating that poor man. That I'm like, I feel so bad for that man's family who got suffocated because I just feel they went overboard. Oh, I don't have the Tombow. I don't have 180 Cali arts. So I'm thinking about getting them, but I'm also thinking about getting another set of markers, the Monelli ones. But right now I'm in the middle of cleaning up and doing other things right now because I got to do my mother would like me to have 20% less stuff than I do right now. So that's why my mother's on my butt about, the room isn't clean. It doesn't look clean. Why does it look clean? So I tried to put this sharpener, this pencil, in this sharpener, which is the AFMAT one. Robin, it sharpens the pencils really, really sharp. But here's the thing, I can't place this one in there. But if I place the lyra in there, I have no problem placing the lyra in there. So here's what it does. See, you put the lyra in this. This is an AFMAT. I was recommended this by, what's her name? Kenny. See how sharp it does? It makes it long. Don't like them that too long. I think the flare should be red. So it's really different. Hi, Lillian. This is an AFMAT sharpener. This was recommended to me by Kenny. I got the other one, which I really like better for sharper points, which is this one. This is the swordfish one, which is a better one in my opinion, because I like the AFMAT, but it's a little too long for me if you... This is a swordfish because it sharpens my polys. That's the only reason why I like it a little bit better. For thicker pencils, I like it better. Oh no, you see, Michelle, I never enable. I just show people products that they like. I think you might like pan pastels, Michelle. I just gave Michelle a hint. As to what else is in that box I gave her. I don't have many pan pastels, so you got all the ones I have. And the tools. Yeah, you getting pan pastels for me. A few of them. I don't like pan pastels. I find using pastels hard. I'm not a fan of the medium, but I know the people like them. According to my mother, I have way too much stuff. I did get a new diamond painting done. I did get the Marita one by Micah Jelena. I will now. As some of you know, now I'm Ruby in Diamond Art Colleen, and I bought a whole lot of it. At some point, I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and find out what I can use to hang my diamond painters because I don't have a lot of the wall hooks. I have one wall hook over there, for a small one, and then I have one wall hook by my bed. The other option is for one of the bigger ones. I think the last time we counted was 624, but I've gotten some, I've gotten rid of some, I've finished some, so. And I'm not keeping my finished coloring books because it's too much work. Yes, I think it's maybe over 700. I don't think I have 1,000, Michelle. If I have 1,000, that's a bad sign. You named the book, I probably have it. If I do not have it, it probably was because I wasn't interested in the book. Or it's a book I don't have or it's out of stock, you know. There's some books I want to have, and now, you know, as you get old, as you get more, you know, when you first start, Christy would call them, you're like, oh, I must get this one. I must have that one. I must have that one. You know, you start getting into the philosophy of I must have everything. Then as you get farther through it, you get more pickier about what you buy, what you like. Book I really want to get is Midnight Masquerade. Pencils are a lot more difficult. Christy, name a coloring book. I probably own it. Really, I probably do. If I do not have it, it's probably because it's out of stock or it was before I started collecting. You ask anybody here, I have a lot of different books. Well, I had already finished it. The books I no longer have, but I did finish them a long time ago, was Secret Garden, which was my very first book. I did finish that. I used crayons, coloring things, all different things with that. I no longer have the book. Guys, I'm going to take out my Prismas. I think I figured out what color I'm using for the clouds. Something came to me about the clouds. I don't know why, but it just came to me in the clouds. Does anybody know what next month is? And who our featured artist is next month? Well, it's actually 2 months. And it's the summer of what? Everybody in the coloring community owns at least one of this illustrator's books. And I'm still waiting on some of my Color in Heaven magazines to come, so only one of them has come. I'm still waiting on the Australian special, the Stara K one I'm waiting on, the special, I bought that. I'm also waiting on my regular issue, but because of the, everything with shipping, we all have to bear through it. Yes, it is Johanna Basford. Someone was actually watching Shalene. Now, if you watch Shalene, she tells you what's going on for the whole year. I had totally forgotten about Japan until she told me it. I also have a new challenge in mind. It's called Off the Shelf. What Off the Shelf is basically take something off your shelf or your pile. You color a picture in it, and then you go in and try to pick something else from a different shelf. So let's say you have 3 shelves of coloring books. You go 1, 2, 3. So every week I want to do a different picture from a book, and you choose them completely at random. You go and blindfold yourself and then go, what am I coloring? And you just pick a book randomly. So I will be picking a book randomly from my shelves or my boxes, off the pile or off the shelf. I haven't tried Christmas yet in this, so let's hope this. Not my best. But we'll just straighten it out with this one. See, the swordfish, you have a little bit more control with it. So this color in the Christmas is called yellowed orange. I like it because it's like not orangey, but it's not like totally yellow. So it's like an orange. Yeah, the color does its name justice. Sometimes you get these pencils and you get like such obscene names with them or ridiculous names with them. I wanted to do this picture a little bit yesterday, but technical issues happened. I got very upset yesterday. I was like, why cannot that ever work the way that you want it to work? At least today we're not having an issue with sound. I do not think we will need a background, but who knows? See? Here we just have the birds, this little game. So is anybody waiting on anything in particular from different companies or anything, or what is people doing, reading? Last night I found a Netflix docu-series on Jeffrey Epstein. I watched the first 2 episodes. I was like, stunned that this man got away with so much stuff that he was able to get away with. Like, and I didn't realize that James Patterson was his neighbor in West Palm Beach in Florida. And it's funny, he's the one executive producing this limited special. Well, you're waiting on a package from me. It should be there like Monday or Tuesday, hopefully. You can make the dots white. Some of them will be white, some of them will be blue, depending on where they are. Oh, that's nice. What book was she giving away again? I'm trying to remember what book she's giving away because there's a lot of people doing different giveaways, so I'm trying to remember what book was Jen giving away. That's very nice that you won that book. So I'm trying to remember which, because there's so many giveaways now. That's a beautiful, blissful scenes too, right? The second one, not the first one. The first one is nice, but I think that second one is just so much nicer. Like all the scenes in it. It's too dark with the color. Oh well. Thank you, Carol. It's the Hydra from Mythomorphia. You know, one thing about Kirby's books is that I don't get to do them a lot because, you know, sometimes I look at a picture and it intimidates. Yes, even I have that factor with a book. Sometimes I love a book so much, but I'm like, that book kind of intimidates me when I look at it. That picture intimidates me. You all know which books those are. That just no way am I going to have the patience to color that in. So I knew what pictures to do because I put all the pencils that I used during the stream instead of this way. If I put them down this way, so I would know which pictures, which colors I was using. See, but I have to try and remember what parts are light, what parts are dark. You know, what part am I going heavy, and then what part am I going light with the pencil. Because sometimes I forget to do that. I don't think I'll be doing a background on this because it's going to be a lot of work if I do a background on it. So nice. Let me just take a drink of my coffee. The other day on Michelle's channel, someone asked me, is Prune a purple color? I think it's this color. It's BBO2. Yeah, it's like in the purple, so I don't have it yet. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Carol, that they bring you joy. You know, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because you got to also remember that when you're living with another person, that you have to be kind of considerate to their feelings too, you know. That's what you do when you get edge work. When you have edge work, take a piece of paper. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be thin. You can get the that you can do it that way. And relax, guys. I have more duplicates. I know Miss Michelle is like a purple case fanatic. I bet you Michelle would have liked this case. This is one of my favorite cases, so I put my duplicate. I have, I think these are Inkten's, these are Lyras. Yeah, these are some Lyras, these are some luminance extra Glick Studio pencils, more luminance duplicates. This tells you that I do an insane, go through an insane amount of duplicates because I have my polys, my Pablos, and my Prisma duplicates in a different case. I don't have that one yet. I haven't gotten it because I live in America, and because of international shipping, it always takes a little bit longer. And also all the holdups with the mail lately. So I don't have that issue. And so what I'm doing is I put down a white layer first to make the color a little bit more muted. Then very lightly, but I don't put the full weight of it on to give it this tint or this color or this shade. It's the same color as this, only lighter. That's how you do a lighter shade. You put white down on the places where you want the lighter shade, and then you very lightly go over it with the blue to give it that effect. And so it's what I was taught how to do. Are you going out? It is nice out there now. Very sunny out there. Hi, Jessica. Today we can actually hear. Today we're not having technical difficulties. Today you can actually hear me. And I just put the thing here so I could do the edge work. right? What's triple W? I don't know what triple W means. Worlds within worlds. Silly me. So now we have gold and orange Pentel sparkle. There's a little thing here that I want to sparkle up. Are you kidding me, Jen? This is my second set. I'm going to have to get a third set of these. That's how much I like these. Put them back in the little pen rack. So we're done with this side for now. Now we have the blue in there. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to make the birds. I do want to make them blue, but I don't want to make them too blue. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know this. This is purplish red. Why are you depressed lately, Jen? It seems like everybody I know is. I'm not loving that too much, but I think I still need to get used to it to work out the kinks. I like my swordfish better. I'm sorry, thinking down. Yeah, we showed the new stuff already, Jen. It wasn't much. It's like 2 books and 1 sharpener. No, guys, I missed something here. What's the blue here? I literally went through stuff in my room, and what I did was I put my Prismas, my Pablos, and my Polys all in here. So that way I would have easy access to them. But those are the pencils that I use the most. So these are the colors that we're using right now. In the Pablo's purplish red. From the Polychromos, Matter. Dark cadmium orange in Polys. Burnt ochre in Pablo's. Now in Prismas, we are using 1 color in Prisma that's called yellowed orange. That's for the clouds. In the Lyras for the water, we are using aquamarine and white for the water. So that's the colors we're watching so far. I think, what it is also, it's about, comfort and how much we feel comfortable. I wanted to stream yesterday, but technical difficulties were not letting me, and then my phone didn't want to cooperate with me. It was just like so overheated after 4 minutes, and I don't understand why it got so overheated after 4 minutes. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped streaming with my phone, because it became really very annoying to stream without the phone. So now we're going to do cadmium orange. Now we're going to go over to the next page. We're going to have to do this to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing for the other. Yeah, that's what I do. So this is the way I got to do it, because I got to put the top here so you guys can see what I'm doing on the other page. This is the problem when you have 2-page spreads. They're more difficult to do. This is matter. Thank you, Jen. I try to do it in a colorful way, but when you're doing Kirby, you cannot rush Kirby. The thing with Kirby is I have to take my time when I do Kirby. It's not like this. This is yellow to orange. I don't know what made me choose yellow, this color for the clouds, but the idea came to me and I was like, I like this. Originally I was going to do a nighttime, but then I figured, you know what, I like the yellow because it goes nice with this color. So, I'll do this with the flat, or should I do this with the fish? Hello, Linda. How are you? Not that long, but see, this is how long the AFMAT sharpener sharpens it. I think it can go longer, but you don't want to break the point. A little bit longer anyway. No problem. We're pretty much a very nice group here. As long as you respect the rules, we'll be fine. No bullying. No, the normal. I think everybody understands how to behave here. At least I assume everybody is going to be. That's what happens when you go too hard with your prisoners. Jessica, did you see those new diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, the new ones? The new Mandy Mazzano one? I almost died when I saw that one. I was like, that's a beautiful one, but doesn't mean necessarily. I mean, the new ones they come out with every week are just so pretty. Some of them appeal to me, and then some of them I'm like, eh. And then there's some that I see that are pretty, but they just are not like from my cup of tea. But they are pretty in a different way. You know what I mean? You guys, don't be afraid to venture outside your comfort zone. You bought the books. Don't be afraid to color in them. What is pretty, but you can't afford them? Because right now they're doing a lot of sales. Someone recently asked me, Robin, besides you, what pencils would I give someone who's a beginner? And honest to God, I would say Crayolas because Crayolas are a nice pigmented pencil. Really, they are a nice. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. I have a few now, Jessica. I have become a diamond painting fanatic. I've done. How many have I finished? One, two, three. I've finished. I'm right now working on a Victoria Moon one. I don't really like it because I've had some issues with it. The drills keep popping up. When I did the bags, they were so messy to organize. So, I got it for review. So it's like I'm 60% done with it. So before I get rid of it because I don't want it because it's just not my. I shouldn't say I'm getting rid of it. It's just that the painting wasn't for me. Well, sometimes they put things in the little clearance section. Sometimes you can get items in the. I've had some issues with mine. So the size is humongous. Yeah, that's not even my issue with it. Maybe it's because I'm new to diamond painting and I haven't had a whole lot of experience. I think before the Victoria Moon one, I've only done 3 of them. So one being Diamond Art Club, two being Amazon one. So it was a little painful. Oh, you did? Hello, Adriano. The thing with diamond painting is that I like the DAC ones. I do have ones now from other places besides Amazon and DAC. I think I have one from Parkful of Diamonds, and then I have one from a company called Pretty Neat Creative. Treasure Art Studios is another place to get them. I found out. Then there's another company called Mary's Diamonds, but I saw the paintings. They were beautiful at Mary's Diamonds, but they were overly priced. I think $60 is too much for a painting unless it's something really extraordinary. But they were nice, but I didn't think they were worth $60 at Mary's Diamonds. Oh, that'd be a nice video to see. Maybe one day I'll do a DP stash video. Hi, Corbin. How are you, Corbin? I've had some pain too, Jessica, so I hear you. But, one thing I will say, guys, if you're having sleep problems with your head or something, really get the purple pillow. It is a lot of money, but it's one of the best products I ever bought. I love the purple pillow. It makes me sleep so much better. Like, I tell you guys, it's like night and day when when you lay your head down on a pillow and it's hot. Not this. The purple pillow is so cool to lay down on. It's like different. This is burnt ochre. Now, because I'm gonna do this on it, like orange, I'm gonna put it in yellow. This is gonna be the yellow color, which is the cadmium, the yellow orange. No problem. I like watching videos. Watching videos is like one of my favorite things. I like watching other people's videos, seeing what they get. Mm. Pink. the purplish red. And this bird. Really? That must have please. Sorry guys, I'm just doing the little dots. You have to make it look easy. I went to upstate New York. It is a Hydra Corbin. That's what the back of the index says. It's a Hydra. I think I mentioned that in the title of the video. That was a Hydra. The Hydra had multiple heads. Yes, I did actually. It was an interesting experience. And I'm glad I actually got to do this perfect picture today because that means you guys got to see it done too. And I did finish the second book of the year, which is Final Fantasy Queen. So I'm really happy I finished that book. According to my thing, I've been a YouTuber according to my thing 8 years, but I only seriously started doing coloring about 3 years. So I had the YouTube channel about 5 years before that, but I was kind of using it as a side project for different things. So, it wasn't really until 3 years ago that I really started using my YouTube platform. So I would say 3 to 4 years, maybe 5, but I'm not entirely sure. But I started coloring at 14. I don't think I had the YouTube channel till about 2015, like seriously coloring in it in 2015, maybe 16. when I started YouTube and I was still using this old flip camera. You guys remember those old flip cameras? So when I started YouTube and I was using a flip camera, so I didn't have the proper camera, I didn't have the proper tripod. Um, so I had to learn. No, I'm actually doing something different in June and July. It's called Summer of Johanna because we're doing Johanna Bass for the next 2 months on the channel. Sometimes we'll do somebody else, but Laura is just beautiful. I love Johanna's books. Janet, I will say Secret Garden was the first book I ever colored in. It was one of my favorite books of all time. Maybe one day when I have less books, I might rebuy it again, redo it again. Just to see how I would do it differently now that I know more about coloring and how to do different techniques with pencils. And I color a lot of different things. September is what we call Magical September. That will be back on again. That's going to be yearly no matter what, so don't. That's my personal color line for September. And it's different. I'm using all kinds. This for right now. I'm using the polychromos. Polychromos matter. Polychromos. I'm going to sharpen this again. This is a swordfish. I like the swordfish. And for these, does anybody know what next year's theme is for Johanna's book? The reason why I didn't get how to draw Inky Wonderlands is because I really don't want to learn how to draw. I just want to color. So for me, drawing Inky Wonderlands was not anything I was particularly interested in, although I know a lot of people like the book. I've seen a lot of nice work out of it. It just wasn't for me. You know who I wish would come out with a new book and hasn't come out with a new book for a while? Is Daria's Song. I wish she would come out with a new book. You don't have a printer, Miss Michelle? Exactly, Jessica. I don't want to always draw. Sometimes I just want to color. You know, because of Johanna Basket, I got my stable fine liners. That's how I learned about stable products, was through her telling me about it. Because I was limited to what I knew, which was like at the time Prismas and Crayolas and some of the lesser well-known brands and some Derwent stuff. But this was way before they came up with the Pro Colors, the Pro Colors, the Pro Colors. What was the other one that they had? This was before I knew about Intense and all that other stuff. So I had color sauce, but then I got into Prisma. So for me, I kind of, Prismas were kind of a gateway for me into other pencils. Yeah, they need to see this. It's my white Lyra. These are Lyras, if anybody's. This is white. This is a white Lyra. I don't think many people have seen the Lyras in use. Those are, the little metal tweezer that I use for my focus on the paper, just to hold it for a little bit. Once you're done with one page, it's like all of a sudden you like find yourself wanting to do more. World Within Worlds, I think, is my favorite Kirby book so far, but I think this may be my second favorite of his. I don't think that I'm a fast colorist, actually. I think I'm actually a medium. So it's because I've met a few colorists that are faster than me, straight coloring, and I'm always amazed that they can do it like in 2 or 3 streams less than me. Who's a really good layerer and blenderer is Dee Dee and Sammy. Really do that artistic style. of coloring that I like so much. They do a very different style of coloring than I do, but that doesn't make it any less pretty. You know, the whole reason, Jessica, I did this one was so I could work on Kirby, because I haven't worked in Kirby like forever, and you know, I forget how long some of his no, I forgot how much work his books, his pictures are. Like, what did I do? 2 World Within Worlds this month? This being the third one, but then, you know, Mermaid came up, and then I did some mermaid pictures for the month, so. We did the Russian nesting dolls. We also did the Stegosaurus on a house one. That's a beautiful book. I love that book. Why do they have to be motorcycles every time? Oh, this is from a long time ago. That's from a long time ago. I got that. This came before coloring. You know, because of well, you know, also, guys, remember I'm using, what am I using? I'm using Polychromos, Prismas, Lyras, Pablos. So I'm using 4 artist brands of pencils here. So it's not like I'm. Bye, Michelle. I hope you have a good day, Michelle. Still have all that going to do here and over here. Thank you, Shara. I hope you have a nice day. And remember, guys, keep busy. It helps you with doing the pandemic. You know, one reason why I came on a little bit later was so I could finish eating my lunch and doing stuff. Where are we? Are we like we're going now into minutes, so we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's good. 9 more minutes. I really like the sea. I didn't think I was gonna like the sea, but I really have come. Thank everybody. I want to know what you guys are doing. Like, what have you done to keep busy during this quarantine? Coloring, reading books, watching TV, watching Netflix, binging TV. You know what helps too? You have any Epsom salt? I miss massages, Jessica. I'll tell you that right now. I miss the hair salon. I miss the nail salon. I miss the massage parlors. Really, these are the things I miss. Bye, Jessica. Hope your back feels better. You know what? I think we're going to go 2 hours today. So as long as we have, because I'd like to finish this and then we can work on something else tomorrow. This just means I'm going towards the edge. That's the trick you use when you're doing edge work on any picture. put a paper down. So that way you try not to get anything on the next paper. Oh my God, hot stone massages are the best, Jessica. So hope you have a good day. Right? Okay, one day. Who tried them recently? You know who had a review of them and did a nice review of them? Was it Rita Brown who did them? I think Rita Brown, which is known as RB Dreams Art, I think did a review of them, but I'm not sure if that's the 160 set that she did. But I know she did a review of something called Cezanne, but I'm not sure if it's the same Cezanne that we're thinking of. I've not tried them, but I know a lot of people have tried them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Kim. Kim knew who did it. I wasn't sure who colored them. I don't know who did it, but then somebody will always have done them. Thank you, Kim. I was drawing a blank on who had done the review on those pencils. Now, sometimes you know who does the pencil, and then other times you're like, oh, I don't remember who did those reviews, that review, because what happens, you see so many reviews, you're like, Don't worry, I have another one. Sometimes you have to do this, you lose track of what you're doing. Maybe tomorrow we can do a finished pages live stream. How many do you have in your current package? 50, 60, 100? I would say about 100 that it's the right set to have. Well, Penthouse Sparkle Pops are good. I like them, but you have to be careful how you use them like anything else. Let's talk about it. Well, I don't really like the Arteza stuff anymore. I think the Arteza stuff is a little too budgety for my liking. What I mean is that, yeah, it's a product, but there's some issues with it. I know some people really love the Arteza stuff, but I think they're okay. The pencils are okay. The gel pens are okay. Anything else, I don't really. Even their fine liners are okay, but their fine liners don't work on everything. I'm not a fan of the pebble stroke. I'm not a fan of anything that's like in dishes. know what it is? Some art supplies are going to work for people, and then some other art supplies are not going to. You know, everybody has different ways they use things. Two people are going to use pencils the same way. No two people are going to use markers the same way. Guys, I'm almost done with the picture. Feel a little sad, but also feel a little happy. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that if you recommended a product that everybody likes. We just have the last of the dragon, the Hydra's tail to do. Mama Fruitbat is a very good enabler. For those who don't know who Mama Fruitbat is, that's Anne from A Colorful Life. So we call her Mama Fruitbat because she calls her subscribers Fruitbat, so she's known as Fruitbat, so we call her Mama Fruitbat. It's a term of endearment. Anne enables quite a lot of things, but then Anne accused me one day of enabling her with the book that she bought. So it's kind of surprised that Anne didn't have the book already. And on Instagram, I saw a book, and I forget who it's from. It's from Ellie Marks, I think is the name of the woman who was the illustrator. I saw the book, and I immediately fell in love with the book. I was like, that's mine. And everybody knows that I love doing people, portraits especially. And no, I'm not doing a background on this. This is dark cadmium orange. I think we have finished, everybody. So, hold on. I think this is the picture. I think that's the best I can get it to look. So, I really, really like this picture. I think it's one of my better ones, guys. So, we finished the Kirby. So tomorrow we can probably do the May finished pages, even though technically there are still only 2 more days in the month for this. But thank you guys. So we did that. I didn't do as many Kirby pictures as I would have liked to have done this month, but put the sticky in there. At least we've done it, and it goes in the finished pages pile. So tomorrow we'll. But there's a reason why I always keep a spare sheet of paper in the on the bottom of my desk, because then I know it's there. So thank you guys. This is the cover of Mythomorphia. So tomorrow, so here's what's happening in June and July. In June and July, we are doing the Summer of Johanna Basford, or it's the title of the month. The theme is Summer of Johanna, which is basically Johanna Basford for June. So any Johanna Basford book, World of Flowers, Secret Garden, Enchanted Forest. What is it? Secret Garden, Enchanted Forest. Even the artist editions can be included. Lost Ocean, Magical Jungle, World of Flowers, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. I'll accept that one. The one that she printed free, Flourish, we can do something from that too. That's a download. So we have a whole bunch of different things you could do with the books there. So we could do that, and then tomorrow we'll probably flip through all my finished pages for the month of May. So that's going to take a while to do because I have 2 big piles of books, plus I have some PDFs that I did. So hopefully you guys will like the pictures, and I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and everybody take care of one another and be good and stay healthy and safe. Bye, everybody.